Have you ever picked up on subtle shifts in your body and wondered if it's just age creeping in or something else entirely? As men grow older, their bodies start showing signs, some obvious, some more subtle, and one of them, surprisingly, might be something you smell before you even see. These changes aren't just random, they're part of how the body naturally adjusts with time. In this video, we're revealing 4 unmistakable signs of aging in men. 1 you can detect through scent, 2 that noticeably enlarge, and 1 that actually shrinks. Some of these signs come on slowly, while others might suddenly catch your eye in the mirror one morning. Have you noticed any of these yourself? Stick around until the end, because you might finally get some clarity about a change you've observed but couldn't quite explain. Let's dive in. Number 1, the distinctive scent of aging. There's a unique smell often linked with getting older, and if you've spent time in senior living communities, you may have picked up on it. It's not about personal hygiene or aftershave. It runs much deeper, right down to a change at the cellular level. As men age, their skin chemistry changes, leading to the creation of a compound called non-enol. While some might not notice it, others pick up a faint grassy or waxy scent. It's caused when fatty acids on the skin break down due to oxidative stress. What makes this scent so persistent is that it doesn't rinse away as easily as typical body odor. Unlike sweat-based smells that wash off with soap, non-enol clings to fabric and stays on the skin even after a shower. Younger skin naturally sheds oils and renews itself faster, but as we age, skin tends to hold on to oxidized fatty acids, making the scent stronger over time. Take Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer. He started noticing that his clothes held on to a musty scent, even after being freshly laundered. One day, his granddaughter told him, "Grandpa, you smell like books and wood." That description, surprisingly, is pretty common. At first, he blamed his cologne or detergent, but changing them didn't help. Eventually, he realized it was his skin. He's far from alone. Research shows that after 40, the body begins producing non-enol in small amounts, and by the 70s, it's much more noticeable. The upside is, while you can't fully stop your body from making non-enol, you can reduce how much of it sticks around. Soaps, specifically made to break down oil, are often better at removing it than standard body washes. Eating more foods rich in antioxidants like citrus fruits, leafy greens, and green tea can also help reduce oxidative stress and slow down the process. And since non-enol tends to cling to fabric, washing clothes with baking soda or using odor-neutralizing sprays made for mature skin can really help. So, if you've ever wondered why your personal scent has shifted over the years, now you know it's not just in your head, and it's not about hygiene. It's a perfectly normal change every older man goes through at some point. Number 2, a belly that keeps growing. One of the clearest signs of aging in men is a stubborn increase in belly size, and it's not always about eating too much or skipping exercise. As men age, the metabolism naturally slows, muscle mass decreases, and hormonal shifts make it easier for fat to settle around the midsection. You might be eating just like you did in your 40s or 50s, but your waist keeps expanding. That's because testosterone levels slowly decline, and without enough of it, the body can't hold on to muscle the same way. Since muscle burns more calories than fat, losing it leads to a slower metabolism, and those extra calories now go straight to belly fat. This change isn't just something you see in the mirror, it's something you feel. Shirts get tighter, bending over becomes harder. Carrying the extra weight makes movement less comfortable. Frank, who's 76, had always been slim. His eating habits hadn't changed, but one day he noticed his belly was sticking out while his arms and legs looked thinner. He thought it was just part of getting older, But what he didn't realize was that his body was shifting fat storage to the abdominal area while losing muscle in his limbs. And this isn't just about looks. Science shows that belly fat is especially dangerous. It's more active than other types of fat and releases chemicals that lead to inflammation, raising your risk for heart disease, diabetes, and even memory issues. Men with larger waistlines in their 70s and 80s often report more fatigue, joint pain, and trouble sleeping. So, what can you do? First, resistance training is key. It helps build and maintain muscle, which boosts metabolism. Second, eating more protein helps you stay full and supports muscle health. And third, cutting down on added sugar and refined carbs can help manage your blood sugar and prevent more belly fat from building up. Some weight gain around the waist is expected with age, but ignoring it can lead to serious health problems. If your midsection keeps growing even though you haven't changed your habits, it's not your imagination. It's your body responding to aging. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is a great time to do it. Tap that bell so you won't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep bringing you helpful, inspiring content. Now, let's keep going. Number 3, the curious case of growing ears. You may not see it happening, but your ears are actually getting larger with age. Unlike other parts of the body that shrink or change shape, your ears never stop growing. And this isn't just a theory, it's backed by science. The cartilage that forms the outer ear keeps growing as you get older. At the same time, gravity gently pulls the ears downward, stretching them out and making them appear even bigger. If you've ever looked at an old photo and thought, "My ears didn't look like that before," you're absolutely right. Research shows that ears grow by roughly 0.08 inches per decade. So by the time a man reaches his 70s or 80s, his ears can look noticeably longer than they did in his younger years. The change is subtle year to year, but over time, it really adds up. George, a 78-year-old retired teacher, noticed it when comparing an old wedding photo to his reflection in the mirror. His ears weren't just larger, they looked longer and a bit droopier. He also noticed that his earlobes had become thinner, stretching with age, which made his ears appear even more prominent. This is something almost all older men experience, but it's rarely discussed. Unlike bones or muscle, cartilage never stops growing, and the skin surrounding it loses its firmness over time, allowing ears to gradually lengthen. While it's not a health issue, for some men, it can be a cosmetic concern. If you're wondering whether anything can be done, the answer is somewhat. While you can't stop cartilage growth, keeping your skin healthy and elastic can slow down the drooping. Staying hydrated, eating foods that support collagen like berries and leafy greens, and protecting your skin from sun damage can help maintain its firmness. If your earlobes feel thin or wrinkled, applying a good moisturizer or a vitamin-rich skin cream can improve their texture. The bottom line is this: ears that grow with age aren't a flaw. They're just another natural sign that your body is continuing to change, much like graying hair or wrinkles. It's simply part of the aging journey and a reminder that you're still listening to the world around you. Number 4. Shrinking calves. One of the clearest signs of aging that many men don't expect shows up in the legs, especially the calves. You might glance down one day and notice that the muscle tone you once had is fading. Those strong, defined calves that powered you through your 40s and 50s may now look slimmer, softer, or even a bit hollow. It's not just about losing weight. This is a common aging process known as muscle atrophy, where muscle mass gradually decreases over time. There are several reasons why this happens. First, as testosterone and growth hormone levels decline, the body starts losing muscle faster than it can rebuild it. Second, many older men become less physically active without even realizing it. Even if you're still walking regularly, you may not be engaging your calf muscles like you used to, especially if you're no longer running, jumping, or doing strength-based exercises. Third, age-related changes in circulation can reduce blood flow to the legs, which also contributes to muscle loss. Take Robert, for instance, a 75-year-old who spent decades working on his feet. He always had solid, toned calves, but in his late 60s, he started to notice they looked smaller and felt weaker. Tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair without using his arms suddenly became more difficult. He assumed it was just old age, but in reality, his muscles were shrinking due to less movement and changes in his hormones. Losing muscle in your calves isn't just about looks. It affects how you move. Weak calf muscles can throw off your balance, raise your risk of falling, and slow down your walking speed. Research shows that men with less calf muscle struggle more with mobility later in life, making everyday tasks harder to manage. That's why keeping your lower body strong is one of the most important parts of aging well. The good news is, it's never too late to do something about it. You can slow down and even reverse some of that muscle loss with the right kind of movement. Simple things like calf raises, using resistance bands, or walking briskly up a slight incline can help strengthen your legs and improve circulation. And don't overlook the importance of eating enough protein. Lean meats, eggs, or plant-based sources all support muscle repair and growth. So, if your calves have been looking slimmer or feel weaker than they used to, it's worth paying attention. This is one sign of aging you can take charge of, and doing so now could help keep you steady, strong, and independent for years to come. If you're still with us and learning something helpful, please comment number 4 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support really helps us keep making content that's designed to uplift and inform you. Final thoughts. Now that we've explored these 4 subtle but telling signs of aging in men, take a quiet moment to think about how many you've seen in yourself, or maybe someone close to you. Aging is a part of life, and while we can't stop it, we can understand it, because with understanding comes choice, the choice to stay active, to care for our bodies, and to age with confidence. Aging isn't something to be afraid of. It's a journey to be embraced with the right mindset and healthy habits. Every wrinkle, every change in your body, and even the subtle scent of age, each one tells a story of resilience, experience, and the wisdom you've earned over time. Rather than stressing over what's changing, shift your focus to the things you can control, like staying active, eating well, and doing what keeps you feeling your best. So, what stood out to you today? Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? Or maybe you've seen something we didn't mention? We'd really love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share one insight you picked up from this video and how you plan to use it moving forward. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't hold back. Your words inspire us and help shape the content we bring you. Thanks again for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating thoughtful, uplifting videos that aim to inform and empower you. We truly appreciate you, and we'll see you again in the next video.